The massive Columbus Pet Expo is opening its doors today. But it is not just about the dog tricks and the cool new cat toys. This event is also a very educational one. So with us today, a couple of special guests. You may recognize Shorty Rossi. He was known as the pit boss for years, and this is his friend Aries that came along with you. So thanks for being here, Shorty.
Thank you for having me on your show.
All right, so you did have a hit show for years on Animal Planet, which many people may remember, right?
Yes.
And now, I mean, the fact that you're not in that type of limelight, you have not shied away at all from advocating for these animals, though, right?
Well, a lot of people think that we just did the show just to bring it and then that was it. We've been doing this since 2001. We're never going to stop until I'm 6 feet underground. And so, you know, we're like on the road 75% of the year doing this just for this breed.
Just for this breed. And so you did start Shorty's Rescue.
Yes.
And when we talk about rescues, a lot of time the mission is just to, right, save a dog, find it a home. Your rescue has so many other missions kind of surrounding it.
It's to bring the, you know, of the awareness of the breed and not what the people are judging or what the people think. And I kind of understand that because people see a pit bull on the street and they're like, holy, you know, let me cross. And then when they see a little person, it's like, oh, look at the Oompa Loompa, the elf or the circus freak, when we're doctors, lawyers, and business people. So I understand what it's like to be misjudged, what it's like to be different. And I want people to, you know, understand that these dogs, I mean, I'm only 4 feet tall, and there's 10 of them in my house right now. Do I look like, you know, I've been mauled or torn up? Maybe a mental issue, but, you know, that's about it.
And, you know, we're looking at some pictures. The fact is, right, you said you've got 10 of them at home, and you bring these dogs everywhere. They come with you to shows. They come with you when you travel. Obviously, Aries with you.
Yes.
So, I mean, they are literally your best friends as well, right?
The best thing of, you know, after touring the city, like or here, Columbus, I go to Deadwood, and then I go to San Francisco. I go home to 10 dogs. I don't go home to humans. I'm happy when I'm home.
You're happy when you're home.
You know, so it's just like I've been with humans all the time, and now's my chance to, you know, get away and take a break from everything. And, you know, apparently, you know, Mr. Service Animal here is just like, okay, let me show off.
And they're always happy to see you. That's the good thing,
He
right?
stole that from the Pet Expo, just to let you know.
It'll be on your bill at the end.
Yeah.
And so let's talk about the breed, of course, because we know they're misunderstood. They get a bad rap, pit bulls often. But what do you want people to know? What is like the number one thing you want people to know about the breed? Why is it so misunderstood?
Because some of the media is the problem. Then there's owners that are the problem, you know, the way they treat them, the way they raise them, you know, and the way they train them. This is a highly intelligent dog, but it's also a very powerful dog. And if you treat this dog wrong or teach them the wrong ways, you're having an accident waiting to happen. And I want people to be aware, these are your loyal companions. Train them to be the right way, to be your best friend. And maybe, hopefully, if somebody does break in your house, they will protect you. But maybe not. I mean, you can probably come in, and I have 2 problem child. The other ones will, you know, let you walk in and steal every TV in the house. I live in Mexico, so you can't find me. But at the same time, you'll probably get injured because they're going to stampede you to lick you to death.
Right, exactly. They're going to love you to death.
Yeah.
That's their problem. Do you see it then changing? Because you've been on this mission for years. We know other people we've spoken to have kind of tried to get that word out. Do you see people coming around to it again?
Yeah, because of the 2 shows there's one still on Animal Planet, and when ours was on for 6 seasons, it did change minds. And we go around and we speak to governments, we speak to council people, we fight for the rights of the dogs, and we try to overturn. Remember, Ohio used to have bad BSL, especially Cincinnati and Cleveland. It's changed. Even countries like, you know, the UK and Italy, it's changing. Of course, there are other small towns and small cities with people who run it are not the brightest people in the world, and they're going on the mass hype, the mass media, the fake news. And there are other organizations out there that are like trying to kill them and don't want them around, like PETA. But, you know, that's another story. But so we're here, and it has been changing. It has, because now more and more people, I've been traveling with service animals that are pit bull type dogs since 2001. And when I first got on a plane, they were like clearing the Red Sea. Now it's like, okay, let me pet them, and like, okay, I got to catch my flight.
Right.
That's what I want, but, you know, and accidents are always going to happen because of what people shouldn't do. I mean, like I said, I have 2 problem child. I never bring them in public.
Right. You got to know. You got to know, right?
These dogs are rescues. They've been traumatized. They've been beaten. Everything. So this is what I want people to see. This is what Hello. Are we
This is what a trained and a loved pit bull
That's what
is
happens
going to
when
act
you
like.
bring toys out. It's just like, okay, I've been flying, I've been working.
That's good.
We got a long
having
3
fun.
days ahead of us and everything. So
Shorty, you are going to be at the Columbus Pet Expo. I want to let
Yes.
people know you're doing keynote speeches throughout the day.
Yes.
Each day. Today,
day.
tomorrow, Sunday.
yes, so it's a PowerPoint presentation. Come over, hear what I got to say. They're going to be quick speeches. And at the same time, come visit our booth. We're raising money for our charity, Shorty's Rescue. We're actually opening a new rescue center later this year in Mexico, where we provide free spay and neuter, free vet care, free dog training, and help rescue some of the dogs in the U.S., bring them down there and train them.
Okay, so come see Shorty, come see Aries, check it all out going on at the Ohio Expo Center through this weekend. Thanks so much, Shorty.
Yes.